Hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and this is Glenn.
And together we make a weekly vlog
where we document our search for a more meaningful life. So, without further ado, let's show you how the week
unfolded.
Good morning and welcome to Saturday. It's fairly early, but I am off for a walk, trying to start every day this week with a decent walk. So come on, let's go. I've almost walked to Wolverton. I've just decided I'm going to nip into the shop, buy some bacon and some rolls, so when I go back I can cook Glenn a bacon sandwich. He's going to be very happy about that. What a way to start the day. I'm almost back at the boat now. It's been a good walk, just under 8,000 steps. There's something I want to share with you. It's one of those things, it's like, oh, shall I share it with you? Oh, shall I not? But it's very difficult as I film every day to keep things from you. I'm picking up some medication today. It's an injection called, I think it's Saxenda it's called. A medication used to treat diabetes, but also for weight loss. So I wanted to let you know that I was picking them up today, and I will keep you updated on how I go. About to cross the Iron Trunk Aqueduct again. The oldest broad canal Iron Trough Aqueduct opened in 1811 as the fourth attempt by the Grand Junction Canal to cross the Great River Ouze. I wonder what happened with the other 3 attempts. Let's walk across it and then go and surprise Mr. Warner with some bacon and bread and avocado.
Where did you find a Tesco's?
At Wolverton.
No way.
Yeah.
It's not that far actually, is it?
Well, it's far enough.
Yeah. Hang on. Have a look.
Have a look what I've brought you.
Nice bread, sourdough, some bacon, some nice sausages, avocado.
Yeah. We've got it all, Mr. Warner.
Oh.
So we've got a busy day of errands today. It's not exciting, but you can come too. Come on. I'm unsure whether I've turned the jackery off. Mr. Warner's going back to check. There's a hole in the fence here. A little hole. Here's an even smaller one. Come on, we'll walk back. We'll walk back. So, after me thinking I'd left the jackery on and Glenn walking all the way back, checking, I hadn't left it on. But then Glenn remembered that he didn't think he'd turned the pilot light on the gas boiler off. So we've both walked all the way back and he had left it on. So yeah, anyway, we've got loads of steps in and I've reached my 10,000 target and it's not even 10:30 yet. So our first stop this morning is to my mum's. So we're just going through Olney. I love this village. Is it a village or a town? Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's got to be a village. Anyway, it's lovely. So we're just leaving Mum's. We've used her facilities. We've picked up our washing. We've had a shower. We're feeling fresh. We've drunk Mum's drinks. We've had a toast. On to the office now. I just said to Glenn, how would you like to be spending a Saturday? Glenn said he'd like to be spending it under a car fixing stuff. And I said I'd like to spend a Saturday visiting friends. Neither of us said we'd like to spend it in the office. We must work harder. Not just Saturdays. Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. All the days we must work harder in getting them as we would like them. So we've done all our jobs. Glenn's done all the dispatches. I've done some video editing. We've printed our badge for the spring fair tomorrow. So we're just leaving the office now. We're heading over to Chloe's, where you won't be surprised to find out there's a job waiting for Glenn. I think he needs to dismantle a desk. While we're there, I'm gonna borrow Chloe's internet to upload our vlog. So yeah, everyone's a winner. Lots of people out and about on this Saturday afternoon. Are you alright? Yeah, are you? So look at this. This is what I brought Chloe for her birthday. This is what Chloe brought me for my birthday. Excellent, I'm so excited about this. We're just leaving Chloe's, now on our way to the pharmacy to pick up my new medication. Just got in, that was quite a long walk from where we parked the car to here, carrying lots of stuff. I got me exciting medicine. I'm going to sit down and have a look what that entails. Mr. Warner's just running the engine for half an hour or so, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. Decided to go out for a walk, even though I'm going to be doing quite a bit of walking later. The canal is just looking glorious. The sun is rising. There's a rowboat, quite a few with their fires lit. Across the Iron Trunk Aqueduct. Look how beautiful that looks this morning. I think actually I'm going to follow that path down there by the river. I've never walked that way, so let's find our way down. Here's the path. Let's go check it out. Oh, high up, there's a little tunnel. It's a bit like the one at Cosgrove. And here we are. Ah, so that's where we were, up there. Let's see what this says. Oh, here was the first crossing. Oh, that's fascinating. The masonry aqueduct collapsed in 1808, and then the replacement Iron Trunk aqueduct opened in 1811. The flow on the river is surprisingly strong. I was surprised to see the ducks having to paddle really hard. I'm going this way. Right, I think this will take me back to where I came. The path gets a bit sketchy. Well, if that was not just the perfect timing, Mr. Warner. So I'm going to start my first injection today. I'm a little bit nervous about it. Can I just say that was surprisingly easy. I got myself worked up about it, but it was very, very easy. So I've injected myself with my first dose of Saxenda. Let's see what happens. So where are we off to today, I hear you ask? We're off to Birmingham, to the NEC, to the Spring Fair. So the Spring and the Autumn Fair are two of the biggest buy-in events for shops and online traders. It's a big event. We're going to go and pick up Debbie. She's looking for some new trends and new ideas for the shop. Right, we're in Deb's car. Right. I've squeezed into the back. He's just having a tidy up. He's just tidy up before we go. Right, off to Birmingham we go. Let's see what we can find. Never too early to start thinking about Christmas. This stand looks interesting. Lots of pots for plants. I like this. So we're in the homewares hall. It's massive. We haven't even got to the place that we want to have a proper look at. We've seen so many beautiful things already. Right, we're moving to the busier hall now. Here we are, hall 4. This is what we've come for. So that's it, we've done all the hauls. We're leaving now. Deb's got some great new product ideas for the shop. So we're just back at Deb's. We're gonna have a cup.
Take my band off.
Yeah, we're gonna have a cup of tea before we get going. Deb's on squirrel alert.
Oh no, it's too small. There's the bit of tile there. Pass me that bit of tile.
Deb's got squirrel deterrent. Go Glenn, go. The sun is setting as we head back to the boat. The temperature's going to drop tonight, Mr. Warner, to -3. Look how that pink sky is reflecting in the water. Beautiful. Not a bad view from the boat window this evening. Good morning and welcome to Monday. It's a busy workday Monday today. Not only are we going to work, but we've got 8,200 envelopes to stuff later today. And Mr. Warner's got engine room chat later this evening as well. It's going to be a busy old day. So we're off to work. It's chilly out there. There's a frost. We haven't iced in. We're fine. But it is cold out there this morning. So a brisk walk to the car is just what we need, I think. I'm on day 2 of my Saxenda. I'm sure that's the way you say it. Saxenda injections. I feel slightly nauseous. it'll take a while, I think, for my body to get used to them. But anyway, come on, let's go. Let's walk to the car. We've got quite a lot to carry. I've got 2 laptop bags today. Just call me 2 laptop Lisa. And I think Glenn's taking the Jackery as well. So we're going to be laden down like mules. But come on, let's go. That lake down there is a little bit frozen, but not the canal. That is absolutely fine. It is a frosty morning. -4 this morning. Well, Mr. Warner, that was a long day. It's been a 12-hour day. It's a cold and frosty night, and the fire obviously hasn't been on all day. So let's get back to the boat. So we just got back to where we're parking the car. It's a full moon through there. I don't know if you can see. And the church bells are ringing. It feels like the middle of the night. What a day we're in. Good morning to you and welcome to Tuesday. The canal is frozen. I don't think it will stay frozen for long. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. So, what am I up to today? Well, this morning I have been video editing. I'm trying to keep on top of it. Mr. Warner's at work. I've got to go. No, I haven't got to go. I choose to go for a walk in a bit, and I'm going to walk to the supermarket in Wolverton, get some bits for dinner, and then head back. Nice easy day today, which, to be honest, I need after yesterday's mammoth 12-hour envelope stuffing exercise. That was just a lot. It really was. And the stuff in the envelopes was fine. In fact, that was almost like meditative, you know, just the constant action of doing something over and over again. That wasn't the difficult bit. The difficult bit was thinking of the whole load of stuff that I had to do for work that I couldn't do because I was stuffing envelopes. It wasn't fun. I didn't like it. It's 12:30. Where does the morning go? Video editing like sucks you into a time warp, and before you know it, hours have passed. Anyway, editing all up to date. I'm very pleased with that. The sun is still shining. I've got my audiobook to listen to, and I'm going to head to the shops. Gonna go and get some delicious food for the week. Gonna take my rucksack, put my headphones on, listen to my audiobook. All is well. Come on, let's go. Some of the canal is completely defrosted, but other shadier spots there's still a thin layer of ice covering it. I made it back. It was a long old trudge, it was, with a bag of shopping on my back. Anyway, just as I was getting into the boat, I met Pat and Neil. They were walking past. They watch our vlog, so I just want to say a massive hello to you both and thank you for stopping to chat. Lovely to meet you. I've just had a look at my watch. 9,923 steps, so I'm definitely going to be making my 10,000 step target by the end of today. I've just had a shower, which was wonderful, but I've got to tell you, the shower in Teal is tiny. It's minuscule. It is the tiniest space. It's 3:15 and I haven't even eaten anything yet. Got a couple of eggs, a couple of Rivitas. I'm going to do some scrambled egg. Oh, all hard boiled and sliced. All decisions. Scrambled it is. Not bad at all. Mr. Warner has just finished work. He's picking some coal up on his way back. I'm going to take a stroll to the bin, and then by the time I've got to the bin, hopefully I'll meet Mr. Warner, and then I can help him carry any bags back that is brought back with him. Well, how's that for timing? In comes Mr. Warner. I don't need to give Mr. Warner a hand. He's made a ingenious trolley contraption. Oh, well done. Well, if it doesn't hold, then I will carry it for you. Come on, let's go. Oh, at least we've got a bag of coal on board now. So virtually no craft have been past us all day, but in the last 45 minutes we've had several boats, including a very small almost like a speedboat. It looked like a bathtub with an engine, with two people standing up in it, a canoe, a wide beam and a couple of narrow beams. It's been very busy. Mr. Warner's tending to the fire, which I let go out. Tonight from the What's for Dinner book, sausage pasta. I'm going off piste with the recipe. I'm combining that recipe with one of Taming Twins' other recipes. I'm taking a bit from both, doing my own thing. Here we go, Mr. Warner. A mishmash of sausage pasta, spinach and cheese. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. Today is a work day. Off we go. Let's take a stroll to the car. That's always invigorating. And
that'll wake us up.
That'll wake us up. And let's get going. It may be cold, but it is a beautiful morning. The sun rising just down there. Mr. Warner didn't finish his coffee this morning, so he is taking it with him. Keep his hands warm at least. So we're finished work for the week, thank goodness. We are now off for a little bit of a road trip to see Nigel and Miranda, who brought Nutshell. Yeah, this is very exciting. So Miranda and Nigel were watching our video the other week where we were talking about the TV, and Glenn said, oh, we'd like to get a TV the same as we had in Nutshell. They contacted us and they said, we've still got that TV and we don't use it. Would you like it? And we were like, yes, we would. That would be wonderful. So we're heading over to see them and to pick up the TV. Absolute gorgeous sunset this evening. Oh my goodness, we have just had a lovely catch up with Nigel and Miranda, who are Nutshell's owners, and boy, you would not recognise Nutshell. Nutshell inside is absolutely stunning. Nutshell just looks amazing. Amazing. Anyway, it was so good to see those guys. Now we're gonna head over and see Harry. He doesn't live too far from here. We rang him up while I was on the way over and said, hey, we're in the area, shall we pop round? He said, yes, do. So come on, let's go and see Harry and Hayley. And hopefully it's late, but maybe Oliver and Layla are still up. Let's go see. The question is, hello my darling, how are you? Oh my goodness, we got there in time for me to read both Layla and Oliver a bedtime story. So anyway, heading back to the boat now, and we will catch you in the morning. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. It is a beautiful day outside. Both me and Mr. Warner, we are off today and tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. Are we doing something fun and interesting and exciting? No. First stop, Mr. Warner, what are we doing?
We've got to go and pick the van up. It's all MOT'd and everything. We just got to go and collect it. So we need to go and get that and get it over to Deb's for Valentine's Day. She's going to borrow it to store stuff.
Are we going to take some washing to Deb's? Let's ask her first, obviously, because that would be rude not to, wouldn't it? That would be good. I've got some admin to do for Deb as well. So maybe while we're waiting for the washing machine, I could do Deb's admin. So yeah, it all works out lovely. Well, you're going to have to go slow with that, Mr. Warner. Yeah. Right, finally got to the car. Glenn was moaning about the facilities were dirty. He was like, it would only take a minute for people to clean up after themselves. Very particular is Mr. Warner. Anyway, off we go to pick up the Golf, to drive to Leighton Buzzard, to pick up the van.
You don't like driving this car, so.
Oh, I won't drive this car. It's manual. My days of driving a manual are over. I'm an automatic sort of girl now. And it's such a lovely day. We were supposed to be cruising today, but I think I mentioned yesterday that we're going to stay put until next week. We're going to get Valentine's Day out of the way before we move. We've swapped cars. We're in the Golf and we're now off to pick the van up. We're taking the scenic route. We've left the dual carriageway behind, coming through Great Brick Hill. Beautiful village. Look at these gorgeous houses here. Crossing the canal at the 3 locks. Right, so I've just dropped Glenn off. I've now got about a 45-minute drive back to Northampton. I've got only 10 minutes left of The Moon Sister, and that's it. So I'm going to listen to that. So I'm a quarter of the way home and I've just finished the book. I'm jumping straight in to the next one. The next book in the series is The Sun Sister, and this is Electra's story. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is the 7 Sisters series by Lucinda Riley. I have been hooked on them. Be about, I don't know, 6 months ago, I've been working my way through. Anyway, I've still got a good half an hour to go, so I'm going to get listening to The Sun Sister. Right, I'm here at Deb's shop, just nipping in to pick up some admin I've got to do. Then I'll be heading round to Deb's. Everything looking very spring-like and beautiful in here. Hello, hello. The sun is shining. Right, I've got the admin to do. I'm going to head back to Debbie's. Glenn, once he's picked the van up, he is going to the office. He's got some dispatches and stuff to do. And then we're going to meet up at Debbie's. We're going to abuse all her services. Yeah, we're going to have a shower. We're going to put some washing in. I'm going to do Deb's admin. And I'm going to sit in her glorious kitchen and enjoy this sunshine while I'm working. Well, it's 4:30. Where does the day go? Glenn's come back. He's brought the van back here. So it's staying here for Valentine's Day, where Deb's going to use it for flowers. But Glenn's come back from the office and brought this. I'm popping you there. What is it? What is it? Oh my goodness. It's some lovely stickers. I said the other week I love stickers. There's no note in it to say who it's from. If you sent me these stickers, thank you very, very much. I love these. We're just going to nip back down the shop. I just need to help Debbie set something up on her phone and her iPad, and then we'll be heading back to the boat. So the shop is looking full of lovely flowers. Look how gorgeous it looks. Look at these. They look lovely.
They're cute, aren't they?
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They're scented.
What are they?
They're freeze-dried roses.
Yeah.
They're scented as well. So
Wow.
it'll last forever.
Right, Mr. Warner, this has been another full day of doing stuff.
Soon, this won't be.
This won't be our life. So I'm really pleased I managed to fix Debbie's emails to her phone and her iPad. That was driving her mad, so I'm pleased I managed to do that. And I got some admin done as well, and I watched a good movie and did the washing and had a shower. It's been quite a successful afternoon if you look at it like that. Mr. Warner's picked up some logs. Glenn's just paid £12 for a bag of logs.
Which would
a
be a
small bag. Oh, there's 2 lots of roadworks on this, and there's a big traffic jam. The boat's only about 10 minutes down the road as well, but I think it's going to take longer than that today.
Always go Stoke Broom.
Yeah. Here we go. Can we get this all back to the boat without the wet washing falling on the floor? That is the challenge for today. Off we go. I've got the toilet. We made it without losing any of the wet washing or any of the logs. Before I do anything, I'm going to send the newsletter out. It's already a day late. Mr. Warner is going to light the fire and we're going to get some of the clothes dry and all of those before we cook dinner. That's it, the newsletter's sent. Oh my goodness, that was a bit late. Tonight, I am cooking a beef hot pot. I'm going to make a small change. The recipe calls for potatoes to top it. I'm going to use one of my favourite ingredients, celeriac. The recipe weren't lying when it said it was super quick. I mean, it was like all in a pan, whiz it round, bam in the oven. I mean, the recipe doesn't even say put it in the oven, it says put it under the grill, but my pot doesn't fit under the grill, so I'm just going to finish it all off in the oven for about 20 minutes, then we'll be good to go. Oh, and the recipe called for Worcestershire sauce, and I didn't have any. And I know Louise and Dave will say it's not Worcestershire sauce, but I used some Henson's relish instead. So anyway, I'm sure it's going to taste lovely. Ta-da! That really was a hot pot in a hurry. Morning and welcome to Friday. Have you got that Friday feeling, Mr. Warner?
Yeah.
Yes, we have. Oh, yes, we have. Even though my hair's sticking up in bizarre places. Look, I've got that Friday feeling. We did the washing yesterday and now it's drying. The whole boat looks like a laundry.
It does.
What are we up to today? Well, I very stupidly went all the way to Northampton yesterday with one mission. I must pick up my prescription.
We'd even spoken about it.
Yeah. What did I do? I forgot it. I forgot it. So I've got to go back because my blood pressure is, well, it's 192.
It's high, generally. All
over
around.
123. Mr. Warner, well, you're going to lay a new floor today, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a temporary new floor. The tiles on this floor are pretty ropey. And we had some at work that they're new, but they were going to go in the bin.
And you saved them from the bin?
I saved them from the bin.
Okay. Right, let's go. Mr. Warner's going to walk back to the car with me.
Pick up the tiles.
Pick up the tiles, and we may have
a cup of coffee in the caravan park just because it's Friday.
Just because it's Friday. We don't need more reasons than that. Off we go. That's an impressive sausage roll. So, Mr. Warner, these are the carpet tiles. I'm going to give the camera to Mr. Warner.
Good luck.
And I'm nipping to Northampton to get my prescription.
It's not too bad for me though.
No, it's not too bad.
Oh, sorry, a bit out of focus. So basically, sorry about the laundry in the background, I need to empty this space of everything. I need to put it down the back. This is why I thought I'd wait until Mrs. Warner's not here, because Teal's not very big and we haven't got much room. Normally in the summer I'd put all this stuff outside, but I'm going to stack it down the back so I can get to the whole floor. Me and Mrs. Warner have had a discussion about this. I want to get rid of this carpet on the side. I think it's a little bit dated now, so it's great for the warmth, but yeah, I think it's going to go, and we're going to replace it with something else. But I think this will lift up out of my way. Oh, there's so much stuff behind there. I really need to get that out. Yeah, that's pretty horrendous under there.
So I just got in, picked up my medicine. Mr. Warner, wow, he has been busy.
You should have joining tape on the joins underneath.
Yeah.
Because it's very thin and obviously it's been stored, so it's lifting. So basically, after taking this slidey out bed sofa thing apart, there's a lot of voids in here and the drawers are quite small. So we could actually extend our drawers to about here to here, just by extending the drawer, cutting the hole out bigger, moving out the runners, because there's loads of wasted space under and you can't get to it because it's slatted.
When we do this area, we'll pull all this out and you can do that. Alright, I'm going to sit amongst the washing in our beautiful space, do a bit more editing. So we've got oil leak drama. Glenn has been saying for weeks actually, there's a slight oil leak which he'd been keeping an eye on. He's just gone out there to dip the dipstick and zero, zilch, nothing. So Mr. Warner is going to investigate.
I'm going to borrow our bathroom mirror to see if I can see underneath the engine, because you can't see.
So Glenn's concerned that we might have damaged the engine by running it with no oil in, because the last time he dipped it was when we left Gifford Park, and we've run it every other night since then.
I need a torch.
Can you see anything?
Yeah. There's a big puddle of oil. This whole area is absolutely coated in oil, so, and it's gone on the top and it's dripped over that way and it's dripped over this way, so I need to have a look to see if it's what's going on down there basically. I think I found it. I think the dipstick seal's gone, so it's been blowing oil out the bottom, out of the dipstick, which would make sense for the area that it's coming from, and there was a lot of oil around there. Basically there should be 2 rubber O-rings on here which seal the dipstick when you push it in. Completely gone pretty much. You can just see the broken, there should be all the way around, it should have a tight fit into the hole, and the other thing is as well, and the top one's even gone as well.
Mr. Warner, what needs to happen next?
Well, temporarily I'm going to have to clean all the oil out. I'm going to clean all the oil out, see if I can find something to put these. I mean, they're just O-rings, that's all they are, but I don't know if I've got any, I doubt I've got anything with me. The only other thing I can do is put something around it. They're broken, and I don't think it was pushed home last time I did it.
So are the O-rings, that's the O-rings.
So basically the idea is it's got 2 O-rings in the cylinder to stop it.
Like a stopper?
Like a stopper. Then the last bit is this bit here, with it, which has also got a seal in the top of it as well. Right. But that's all a bit gnarly as well. If this doesn't sit in tight, these can get pushed out by the engine pressure. Yeah. But I'm just hoping it's not causing any damage to the engine. So I'm going to refill it, try and come up with some sort of way of sealing this back in, and clean the oil out so that I can see that if there's any more appears. I've cleaned up around the area. So there's just under 3.5 litres. This boat only holds 1.5 litres of oil. Right. So there's just under, because I topped it up the other day, just under 3.5 litres in there. So we'll see how much it takes, and it'll tell us how much it's not had in it. Okay. So that's half a litre nearly. Let's dip it. It's the most awkward dipstick. That's why it doesn't, I don't think it got pushed home last time. So we can hope that it had half a litre still running around it.
Oh, Glenn, I hope it's all alright. So Mr. Warner's done a temporary fix on the dipstick and he's just going to start Teal, see how she sounds. Mr. Warner's nervous. He's nervous that the engine has been running without oil.
Engine sounds alright, seems to be doing alright. Keep an eye on it. Dipstick, I've made something temporary just to hold it in properly so it doesn't spill oil out. We need to keep an eye on that. And also, while I was looking for leaks, I found that there was a fuel line that's been rubbing against the engine mount, and it's caused it to sort of chafe. It's not leaking, but I'm going to zip tie it up out of the way so it's not chafing on that anymore.
Do you know, this whole engine thing is such a good reminder that number one, we need to make time for the simple checks, because the simple checks prevent the bigger problems. And also to have enough space in our day that when something happens like that, we can sort it out. Like today was a perfect example of how that worked really well, because Glenn spotted it and could deal with it. Now, all this week we've been coming back to the boat and it's been really late. It's been dark, so when Glenn's been like starting the engine, he hasn't seen the fact that it was leaking. That's another good reminder to make more time in our diary. We are off out this evening to see our friends Carolyn and Charlie. We're meeting them at the Barley Mow. Let's go. Well, it's like a rhyme, isn't it? We're off to the Barley Mow, let's go. Oh, we've made it. We're here with Carolyn and Charlie and we're just going to have a look what is on the menu. Look at that pie! So what's in there?
It's steak and black pudding.
Steak and black pudding pie.
I've got extra gravy.
That is amazing.
Well, week on the water.
It feels like we've been out for ages, but to be honest, this week hasn't been my most favourite week of all.
No.
No, so I was a bit stressy, work's a bit busy, it's all a bit too much. We've spent a lot of time running around again. I really want to slow down and to not have so much running around to do.
I think she likes to run around.
No, Glenn, you've got this wrong. Okay, I love being busy. When it tips over into that like stressful, like running around, not enjoyable. I feel that I've tipped the edges this week into that sort of frantic, like next thing, and that's not enjoyable. Living and learning every week.
Hopefully the engine's all right.
You was worried about that, weren't you?
I was worried about that. That could have been terminal. And fingers crossed it's all right. Yeah, that's about it really, isn't it?
It's about it for this week. Next week, Mr. Warner, busy week.
Another bit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Valentine's Day. Oh.
Delivering flowers and helping my sister. So I'm not working for the council tomorrow. Monday and Tuesday. I'm working for my sister Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm working for the council Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So full week. A full week of work for Mr. Warner. So no moving the boat till. Yeah, we're going to hopefully move the boat after work Thursday, and then we're going to head to Stoke Bruin at the weekend. So that's it for this week. Again, if you've got to the end, thank you. Yeah, we appreciate you. Hopefully, we will see you next week. Have a great week. Take care. See ya.
Bye.